Hi everyone, my name is Selena.
And my name is Fatima.
In this video, we are going to discuss matter. Lena and John are siblings, and we are going to learn about the states of matter from the questions that they asked their mother throughout this video.
At school, Lena learned that matter is anything that has mass or weight and takes up space. Lena and her family were sitting at the dinner table one day, and Lena asked her mom why tables are so stiff and have a strong composition. The mother said that this happens because the table is a solid and the particles are tightly packed in it. Afterwards, her brother John accidentally spilled his apple juice on the table. This got Lena curious to ask her mom, why didn't the apple juice stay in one spot and stay firm like a table? Her mom explained that the apple juice is a liquid, which means that the particles are further apart. Liquids take the shape of their container. The table is the container of the apple juice, so the apple juice particles spread out on it. The whole family got up from the table and forgot to wipe off the apple juice. When they came back the next day, the apple juice was gone, but it had left a stain. John asked his mother how the apple juice turned into a new substance. The mother said that it evaporated into gaseous particles in the air. Gas particles are more spread out than both solids and liquids.
Late that night, they had a bonfire, and John complained to his mom that it's too cold outside. His mom explained that the particles are moving slowly in the atmosphere, which causes a cold climate. The children were having lots of fun, so they came up with the idea of making s'mores on the bonfire. John came to pick up the metal skewer, and his mom warned him to be careful so that he doesn't burn his hand. John asked how he will burn his hand. His mom explained that heat transfers through metal in a process called conduction. John's marshmallows became droopy and they lost their structure because melting breaks bonds and molecules. Meanwhile, Lena's mom told her to come up and help her boil water to make hot chocolate. She noticed that the water was taking much longer to boil than the time it took John's marshmallow to melt. She asked her mom why this happens, and her mom explained that heat is a better conduct in solids than in liquids and gases. This is because particles in a solid, such as marshmallows, are tightly packed so they can transfer heat from one another much faster. Liquids are the second fastest, followed by gases. Lena then watched as the water began to give off steam in the form of water vapor. It started bubbling, so she knew that the water was boiling because it was changing from liquid to gas. This is because the particles were heating up and moving very fast.
They all went back inside to enjoy some freshly baked cookies that their mother was about to make. Their mom got the cookie dough out of the freezer. When she touched it, her finger got cold because a physical property of the cookie dough is its cold temperature. This is because it can be measured without changing the composition. While her mother was baking the cookies, she needed to add extra butter and milk. This is an example of a chemical property, which is the ability of substances to combine with others or change into a new substance. In this case, the butter and milk combined with the cookie dough. When the cookies were done, John ran to grab one of the tray, but it accidentally fell out of his hand and broke. This is an example of a physical change, because the cookies did not change its composition when it broke. Lena didn't want cookies, instead she wanted cake. When she tried to put cake, she noticed that it had blue fur growing on it. This is a chemical change because the substance changed into a new substance when the mold grew on the cake.